I've decided instead of making a series, I'm just going to make a 3-minute video because I can break down my bio family in like probably less than that. So I'm just going to give the highlights of these wonderful people. You tell me what you think. So this was the only family photo that I ever took with my family. It was after my aunt died, and as far as I know, it was the only time that any of these people were all together at the same time before or since. Sad. I've labeled everyone so that it's easy to keep track of. My Aunt Jennifer, it was her funeral. She was murdered by her boyfriend. He was charged with drunk driving. I'm told he got more time than he would have for her murder. This is Betty. She is quite the cougar. She married an older gentleman, had a child with him, divorced him, and then went for the younger breed. Had a child with him. I'm told they're still together, and she survived breast cancer. She's the closest thing to normal in my entire biological family. Hurrah, Betty. She's a real fucking cunt, though. She always had a problem with me, and she made sure to let me know that I was never and would never be part of the family. Again, everyone's labeled. What do these two people have in common, you say? Well, they're both convicts. When I met my family, my sister had just gotten out of prison. I've never actually met my uncle because he was in prison the entire time I was trying to get to know my family for arson and attempted murder, if what I was told was correct. Yeah, sorry, Uncle Steve, but your family ruined any opportunity of us ever getting to know each other. BTW, my sister, she's not aware. These two priceless gems right here. 2 peas in a pod, I'll tell you what. That's my biological mother, pretending to cry at my aunt's funeral, while holding my Uncle Mike, her brother, who said, let me see if I remember this right, he didn't want to have any contact with me because I slid out of my mother, and that was enough reason not to trust me. He was always really supportive. He did make sure to show up for my aunt's funeral. That was, the only time that the family came together. And this is my biological mother. Married more than 13 times. She took the children of several of her family members, and when I found the family, told me that if I wanted to have contact with my nephew, I had to lie to him and tell him that she was his mother and that his mother was his aunt. Yeah, I can't make this shit up if I tried. I'm gonna write about it all in my book.